Hey horse racing fans, welcome to another episode of Bourbon and Horses. This episode we are going into the Florida Derby for this Saturday. Kentucky Derby points. Like in my previous videos, I'm giving you my top picks and my long shot play. Make sure to like and subscribe to the video to get all these Derby preps and the big Kentucky Derby race analysis and picks by Bourbon and Horse Racing. On a weekly basis for stakes race action. We're going to kick it off with race 10, the Pan American Stakes, going 1.5 miles on the turf. My top pick in here is going to be Cross Border for Mike Maker and Tyler Gaffalione. The horse is 31, 9, and 7 lifetime with a career best 116 speed figure. Ran last time out in the Pacific West Classic Turf Invitational, Grade 1 at Gulfstream Park with Tyler G aboard and finished third. Got beat out by Colonel Liam, who has done really well since that race and won last week as well. Seems to be a good horse coming in with some class and should fit well in here going 1.5 miles. Probably deems better going at that distance. So we shall see. I think this horse is easily set up here with some present company. My second pick, scrolling through the past performances, going to the far outside. Nope. Apologize, the computer is super glitchy today. Is Sadler's Joy, a popular horse that is well known across the horse racing universe. Just seems to have struggled the past 4 races, finished 4th and a 3rd. Its last win came back in August at Saratoga. So really going to have to improve coming back here, and has ran only one time in 2021, didn't even hit the board, finished 4th, and was beaten out by my third pick, which is going to be Temple for Mike Maker as well, and Arad Ortiz. The last 2 races have been the better 2 of the horse racing career. Posted a 105 speed figure last time out in a grade 2 stakes race and finished 4th. And then the time before a grade 3 and finished 2nd. So with Arad Ortiz, definitely one to consider. And with Mike Maker having 2 entries in here, kind of boasts his chances as well. And my long shot pick kind of beat or outran Temple last time out was Moon over Miami. Finished 3rd last out in that grade 2 stakes race. Finished behind Tide of the Sea, who's a great racehorse. Posted a 105 speed figure in that race, so that seems to be the best speed figure that the horse has posted. So it seems to be on the improvements and in good form coming in. So watch out for that one to play spoiler to kick off the pick 5. Moving on, we got race 11. This is the Cutler Bay Stakes for 3-year-olds going 1 mile on the turf. I'm kind of questioning on whether I can single my top pick in here, NX. The horse is 2-2 lifetime for Wilmot and Junior Alvarado. Won the Palm Beach Stakes last time out and won its maiden the time before that. Posted a big 103 speed figure the last time out on the Palm Beach. Beat out Chess's Dream, who was a horse that won a race last week for Louisiana Derby Day. So it seems to be in great form, a top horse, and possibly one that you may be able to get away with a single, and a single to kick off your pick 4. But definitely one I'm going to consider to use in my pick 5s as a single. My second choice is going to the inside. Hyper Focus for Todd Pletcher and Arad Ortiz. The horse is 1-1 so far this year. Won last time out, just an allowance for $75,000. Posted an 88 speed figure in that race. So I'm using it here to see maybe that it's in that right form, that horse racing form that it needs to be in to run with these stakes competitors. Third pick, I'm going with Stepdancer for Barclay Tagg and Jose Ortiz. One last time out for a stakes race at Belmont back in October, so it's kind of coming in off a long layoff. And jockey on that one was Dylan Davis, who's ran this horse 3 times, each of the 3 starts for this young colt. Jose Ortiz is going to get the mount here, and I think could set up well. The horse seems to enjoy the turf. It's ran on the turf all of its 3 races, so one to definitely consider and possibly use in here if needed. And my long shot play, just for a price, is going to be Full Meanie for Carlos David and Paco Lopez. One last time out as odds on, or as post time favorite with Irad Ortiz, the jockey, and that was just a special $50,000 race. Posted an 88 speed figure, so one to consider, just to be running. Could be one that could spoil, but I think an easy single will be Annex in this race. Race 12, we have the Gulfstream Park Oaks. My top pick is going to be Crazy Beautiful for Jose Ortiz and Kenneth McPeak. Finished second last time out in the Devon Dale Grade 2. Got beat out by Hull Bodemeister, which was the big upset in that race. Finished second, beaten by Hull Bodemeister, but beaten Competitive Speed coming in here, who's also in this race that I'm not going to use. My second pick is going to be Con Lima. I'm just looking at the past 4 races, second, and 2 first for Rod Ortiz and Todd Pletcher. 2 seconds were in a Grade 3 stakes race, and then a first in a $75,000 stakes, and then a $75,000 allowance. So seems to have the speed, ran a 97 best speed figure in that 4 race stretch. So possibly one of the higher speeds of the field here, and one to definitely consider. My third pick is going to be Mathew for Tyler Gaffney and Wilmot. Basically throughout the last race, really didn't have no kick, kind of got shuffled back. But the past 3 with Joel Rosario aboard, finished second in the Des Moines Grade 2, and finished first in a maiden special weight for $80,000. Career best 91 on the speed figure, so definitely one that could run just based off speed. And my long shot play in here is not a big price horse, but is 8-1 on the morning line. Probably float up a little bit. Bao Girl, a daughter out of Oxbow for Dale Romans and Corey Lanieri. Recently won a $50,000 maiden special weight, posted a 91 speed figure, so maybe a horse that looks to be turning the corner for Calumet Farms, and could definitely spoil this race for my other picks. So watch out for that one in race 12. 2 to go, we have race 13 going 1 mile 3/8 on the turf, the Orchard Stakes. My top pick in here is going to be Always Shopping for Todd Pletcher and Irad Ortiz. 1-for-1 in 2021, posting a 98 speed figure. 14-5 lifetime with a career best 104 speed figure that it got 2 starts back at Gulfstream Park in a $100,000 stakes race. But the time before that, it won a Grade 3 stakes race at Gulfstream Park with Irad Ortiz, posting a 98 speed figure and beating out Delta's Kingdom. So one to consider, definitely highly consider Always Shopping in here. Seems to be running well recently, and running in big stakes races to help the form. My second pick could possibly also be a long shot pick, is going to be Bella Lura. Finished second last time out in the Very One Grade 3 Stakes race behind Antoinette. Posted a 92 speed figure. Finished third in the Marshall River Grade 3. Beaten out by Zafel and Sweet By and By. And won an allowance for $80,000 the time back before that. So one that just isn't as consistent as you would like, but one that knows where the winner circle is and one that could easily spoil. So depending on what the odds are on Bella Laura, could be easy money here and a good price to get. My third pick is going to be Delta's Kingdom for Wilmot and Junior Alvarado. Basically got it beat out by Always Shopping last time out, so maybe Junior's going to try something a little bit different. Has the speed to run, maybe just needs to kick a little bit sooner to be able to run down Always Shopping. And my long shot pick in here is going to be Sorel for Christophe Clement and Javier Castellano. This is a European shipper coming in from Ireland, I do believe. Past 3 races have won, and these European shippers, the past performances are so difficult to read, but it looks like some $49,000, $38,000 stakes races, and it's hard to understand the speeds, but the workouts look ideal with my first and second pick. So that's why I'm using Sorel as my long shot play in race 13. Moving on, we have race 14, the belle of the ball, what everybody's been waiting for, the Curlin, Florida Derby. Presented by Hillendale Farms, a Grade 1 stakes race for Kentucky Derby points, going 1 1/8 miles. And of course, like many, my top pick is going to be the Morning Line 6-5 favorite, Greatest Honor, winning 3 of his last 3 races, posting great numbers of 106, 103, and 101, winning the Holy Bull, winning the Fountain of Youth. My biggest thing is, what does he reign against? I mean, he beat Drain the Clock in Pip 2, he beat Tarantino on Prime Factor, so he really hasn't had much to run against. If you look 4 times back, he gets beat out by Known Agenda, who's also in here and is my third pick in this race. But I'm going a little bit different. I'm going to go with the 6-1 Morning Line, Collaborate for Tyler Gaffalione and Safi Joseph. The horse won last time out, won its maiden for $55,000, ran a 97 speed figure, was purchased at a yearling sale, I believe at Saratoga, for $600,000, so something special here. A colt out of Into Mischief, a lightly raced horse, and winning last time out. So kind of going to be maybe my spoiler pick in here, or my one to upset Greatest Honor. And then you have Known Agenda, 5-1 on the Morning Line for Todd Pletcher and Arad Ortiz. Winner last time out in a $75,000 allowance. But however, lost to Sam Davis, Grade 3. Finished 5th in that race, and the Remsen Grade 2 finished 3rd as post-time favorite. So kind of some question marks coming in for Known Agenda, like I said. However, 4 times back, did beat out Greatest Honor in that race. So 2 that could beat Greatest Honor is going to be Collaborate and Known Agenda. One to watch out for, definitely, my long shot pick, and I know a lot of people have already talked about this horse, is Soup and Sandwich for Mark Cassian and John Velasquez. 2-2 so far lifetime. Won a $75,000 allowance and a $40,000 maiden, posting the 99 and 96 speed figure. Pretty comfortable speed figures, has room for improvement, and I think will improve here. Going a little bit longer distance, I don't see any issues. Sun out of Into Mischief, a nice gray colt, looks really sharp in his works and stuff. So kind of one to watch out for, and just keep an eye on his odds as well come post time. But I think Greatest Honor is the horse to beat in the Florida Derby, but I believe there are a few in here that could easily upset it. So there's my picks for Florida Derby Day at Gulfstream Park on Saturday. So make sure to like the video and subscribe. That way you stay up to date with all of the horse racing picks that Bourbon and Horses does. And make sure to check out the link below where you can get the full card for Saturday, Gulfstream Park on Florida Derby Day. Thank you.